Hi there, Colin Gwynn here with DJI, and in this video we're going to take a look at attaching the arms with the motors and props already pre-installed for you onto the main hub of the S800. It's a pretty simple process, but there's a couple of key points that we want to take a look at. So first you have your S800 here with the main hub, and each arm connects to a arm mounting bracket. So you've got X's and O's on the hub where you mount the arms to, as well as X's and O's on the arms themselves. So all you need to do is just pay attention to make sure that your X's match your X's and your O's match your O's. What that means is each arm either rotates in a counterclockwise fashion or a clockwise fashion. The O means counterclockwise. Here on an X arm, that means clockwise. So you want to make sure that you match the X's and the X's and the O's and the O's. The second thing that we want to be mindful of is the fact that there's an LED on the bottom of each of the electronic speed controllers. Those LEDs are green or red. 4 of them are green and 2 of them are red. This LED here is red, so if you look closely you'll see a little red dot on the red ESCs, and then you'll see nothing on the green ESCs. You can position those red lights either in the 2 front arms, the 2 back arms, the side arms, however you want to position those red lights to give you better orientation for when you're flying in low light environments. You can see that your 2 red arms are in the back or the 2 red arms in the front. So we just do that to help you with your orientation. They don't operate any differently, it's just a convenience. So those are the things that you want to take notice of when you go to install your arms onto the S800 hub. So here I have my 2 red LEDs over here on the far right and my green LEDs on the left. I like to put my red LEDs in the back of the hub and the green as the 4 forward-facing arms. So I have my IMU here showing me this is the back. So I can start with an X or an O. I'll go ahead and grab the X red LED arm. What you do is simply flip up all your levers, flip up the lever. You'll take the arm and put it in straight from the bottom and then rotate it all the way up and get it nice and snug before you clamp down on the clamp, and then you hear it clamp in place. Good deal. So I go straight in from the bottom and then I roll all the way, make sure it's nice and tight, and then I'm going to take that lever and click it down into place. So now I have 4 green arms left, 4 green LEDs left, and all I have to do is match my X's and my X's and my O's and my O's. So next one is an X, up from the bottom, flip up nice and snug, snap into place. Next one's an O, up from the bottom, nice and snug, snap into place. Next one is an X, up from the bottom, nice and snug, snap in place. And my last one is an O. We'll go up from the bottom, rotate in, nice and snug, and snap in place. So now that we've got our 6 arms in place, we've got our 2 red LEDs to the back, our 4 green LEDs as the forward 4 arms, and we're ready now to take the main hub with the 6 arms in place and attach it to the landing gear H-frame assembly. So I'll grab my landing gear that we built earlier. It's time to take the S800 with the center hub and attach it onto the S800's bipod landing gear assembly. So you've got 6 points of attachment. Each one has a tab that rotates. So what you want to do is line up those tabs with the little notches on the brackets themselves. So back here, they're facing in. Up here, they're facing in. On the sides, they're facing straight into the sides. You'll see the notches on the tabs. It's pretty obvious. That way, when you attach the S800's arms onto the top, the keys are going to fit right into the slots. We'll go ahead and do that now. We'll grab the 2 outer arms and simply drop it onto the assembly like that. And then the last step is to just rotate 90 degrees and lock each of these arms into place. Again, some of these may be tight. This is a brand new kit out of the box. So as you do it, you know, 2, 3, 4 times, it'll start to get a little bit more usable, but we do them really tight like that in the beginning so that they stay tight for you. So here we have an S800 built with the main hub, the 6 arms, everything's attached. In the next video, we're gonna just look at attaching the battery tray onto the bottom of the landing gear assembly, and you'll be ready to attach a battery and start flying. See you then.